Digitalization is fundamentally changing both our society and our business world. This, of course, makes it extremely relevant for management research to have a closer look on the role of digital technologies in companies and to explain the underlying mechanisms of this phenomenon. However, extant research remains shy about the role of digital technologies in companies and how companies can utilize digital technologies to create business opportunities. Due to the need of more theoretical and empirical research in this very field of interest, we have studied the role of digital technologies in companies very comprehensively. Especially, we have focused our recent projects on the digital transformation, digital innovation, and digital entrepreneurship of and in organizations. We not only focus on these three fields of interest, we also have a closer look on the ownership structure of the appropriate companies. That means, for example, that we also have a closer look on the role of family businesses and the role of family influence within these firms. Family businesses are relevant because they're seen as the backbone of many economies worldwide, accounting for up to 92% of all businesses in countries such as Germany. In a qualitative multiple case study on the digital transformation of companies, which builds on 127 interviews with CEOs and top decision makers in organizations, we found that the digital transformation is organized as some kind of process which consists of three different phases. Each phase comprises certain priorities, foci, motivations, and challenges. In the first phase, companies aim to digitalize their processes to create efficiency gains. In the second phase, the companies focus more on digitalizing their products and services with the aim to create growth and to increase revenues. In the third phase, the companies focus on a more holistic perspective and digitally transform their business models themselves. This phase also comprises a very strong cultural dimension. Our case evidence reveals insights into the role of certain barriers and enablers in this digital transformation process. That means that certain barriers impede or certain enablers foster the company's progress in the digital transformation process. The companies are also able to overcome the challenges associated with certain barriers with the use of certain enablers. For example, a digital strategy helps a company to overcome the challenges associated with an inconsistent understanding of terms such as digital transformation within an organization. We also found that a certain set of dynamic capabilities is of extremely importance when it comes to succeed in the digital transformation process. Insights from management practice suggest that also digital innovation plays a very crucial role when it comes to the long-term business success in the digital economy. To fill the gap in digital innovation research, we conducted a large-scale quantitative study on the role of digital business model innovation, comparing both family and non-family firms with each other. Our empirical evidence shows that there's a significant positive relationship between the family influence of a company on the one side and the ability to create digital business innovation on the other side. Furthermore, we found that certain dynamic capabilities mediate this relationship. That means that companies have to build up these dynamic capabilities to create digital business model innovation. However, not all dynamic capabilities are of the same relevance when it comes to generating digital business model innovation. For example, capabilities associated with the firm's risk management or also entrepreneurial capabilities are much more important than capabilities associated with marketing or customer knowledge. While the aforementioned research projects more focus on industrialized markets, we also see an increasing importance of the role of digital technologies in developing and emerging markets. Helping to clarify this field, we set up a research collaboration with the University of California in Berkeley and the government of the Indian state of Andhra Pradesh. Within this research conglomerate, we conducted a large-scale another quantitative study on the role of digital technologies in rural Indian microenterprises. We found that the microenterprises, contrary to the assumptions of open innovation literature, more focus on network ties with members of their own family and members of their local community rather than with business partners such as suppliers, competitors, or customers. Additionally, we found that digital technologies act as a leverage when it comes to fostering entrepreneurship. This helps governments to more effectively design aid programs or development policies in their particular setting. Summing up our research, we found that digital technologies indeed have a positive linkage to creating business opportunities. However, management practice from different contexts also needs to pay attention on very critical key success factors when it comes to utilizing digital technologies in their very particular context.